The upcoming iPad Mini 8 just leaked from the supply chain, and it is stepping straight into the Pro League. We are talking a gorgeous, bezel-less OLED display, desktop-class chip power, and absolutely zero compromises. If you have been waiting for the ultimate compact powerhouse, this is it. Let's get into it. Let's start with the obvious headline. This thing is finally getting OLED. Every iPad Mini since 2021 has used the same basic LCD screen technology. It works fine. It has just never been exciting. Colors look a little flat, blacks look more like dark gray, and if you have ever noticed one side of the screen scrolling slightly ahead of the other while flicking through a web page, that annoying little glitch has a name: jelly scrolling. It is an LCD problem, and it goes away completely with OLED. With OLED, individual pixels can turn themselves fully off, so black actually looks black instead of a dim gray glow. Colors pop more. Contrast is genuinely dramatic next to what you're used to. This is the single biggest visual upgrade the iPad Mini has ever received. Now, here's the part that actually explains why Apple picked this specific product to test it on first. The Mini has one of the smallest screens in Apple's entire lineup. That makes it the cheapest, lowest-risk place to figure out how to manufacture OLED panels at scale before rolling the technology out to bigger, more expensive devices down the road. Bloomberg has already reported Apple is testing similar panels for future iPad Air and MacBook Air models too. The Mini is going first because it is the safest place to learn. The screen size itself is growing slightly too, from 8.3 inches up to somewhere around 8.4 to 8.5 inches, without the tablet actually getting any bigger in your hands. Apple is simply trimming the bezels down and using that freed up space for more screen. Now here's where Apple is being smart about cost, and it is worth understanding so you know exactly what you're getting. This will not be the same tandem OLED technology found in the iPad Pro, where two OLED layers are stacked together for extreme brightness. Instead, expect a single-layer LTPS panel, still a massive jump over LCD, just not quite matching the absolute best display Apple makes. And it likely will not get ProMotion, the fast 120Hz refresh rate feature that makes scrolling and Apple Pencil use feel buttery smooth on the Pro models. Apple is doing this deliberately. If the Mini got everything the Pro has, nobody would have a reason to spend more on the actual Pro. So this is a real, meaningful upgrade, positioned carefully just below Apple's true flagship tablet. The chip situation is genuinely one of the more interesting debates in this whole leak cycle. Most signs point to the A19 Pro, the same chip currently inside the iPhone 17 Pro, built on a 3nm process. But leaked internal Apple code has also floated something bigger, the A20 Pro, Apple's next-generation 2nm chip. If that version turns out true, this cheap little tablet would be running some of the newest silicon Apple has ever made, before it even lands in this year's iPhone lineup. Either way, this is a real performance leap over the current A17 Pro, and it is exactly the kind of jump that supports genuinely demanding tasks like video editing and running Apple Intelligence features locally on the device. Water resistance is coming too, and this is a first for the entire iPad Mini lineup. No previous Mini model has ever had an official water or dust resistance rating. Apple is reportedly redesigning the internal speaker system using vibration-based technology, which removes the traditional speaker holes entirely. Fewer holes means fewer places for water to get in. Add in Wi-Fi 7 support and Bluetooth 6 for better wireless performance, and you have a genuinely modern set of internals wrapped around that new display. Now, pricing, this is the part that stings a little. The current model starts at $499. Most estimates point to somewhere between $50 and $100 more for the OLED version, likely landing around $599. Tim Cook himself has already said publicly that price increases across Apple's lineup are simply unavoidable right now, driven by rising memory and storage costs. The Mini is not getting special treatment. It is just following the same pattern hitting almost everything Apple sells this year. As for timing, the strongest signals point to launch sometime in the third or fourth quarter of 2026, most likely September or October, though a slip into 2027 has not been completely ruled out. Here is the honest picture. This is still not a Pro iPad. It never claims to be. But between the OLED display, the possible jump straight to a 2nm chip, real water resistance for the first time ever, and faster wireless connectivity, this is the closest the Mini has ever come to blurring that line. For a lot of people, this might genuinely be the only iPad they will ever need. So here's the real question. Is a $599 iPad Mini with OLED still worth it to you? Or does that price start creeping uncomfortably close to just buying the iPad Air instead? Let us know in the comments below. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.